talking about a rule that I think should be implemented all over the world, and it's a rule that Wales and Ireland have had in place. They've had forms of this rule, but it really came into play in 1996, and it's called Treasure Act 1996. And this is what the law is about. The act is designed to deal with finds of treasure in England, Wales, and Northern Ireland. It legally obliges finders of objects which constitute treasure as defined in the Act to report their find to their local coroner within 14 days. An inquest led by the coroner then determines whether the find constitutes treasure or not. If it is declared to be treasure, then the finder must offer the item for sale to a museum at a price set by an independent board of antiquities experts known as the Treasure Valuation Committee. Only if a museum expresses no interest in the item or is unable to purchase it can the finder retain it. For the purposes of the Act, treasure is defined as being all coins from the same find if it consists of 2 or more coins, and as long as they are at least 300 years old when found. If they contain less than 10% gold or silver, there must be at least 10 in the find for it to qualify. 2 or more prehistoric base metal objects in association with another one. Any individual non-coin find that is at least 300 years old contains at least 10% gold or silver. Associate finds any objects of any material found in the same places as for which had previously been together with another object which is deemed treasure. Objects substantially made from gold or silver but are less than 300 years old that have been deliberately hidden with the intention of recovery and whose owners or heirs are unknown. The Treasure Act allows for a reward up to the market value of the treasure to be shared among the finder and the tenants and or landowner on which the treasure was found. The reward and how it is divided among the claimants is determined by the Treasure Valuation Committee. Successful cases involving the Treasure Act include that of the Ringlemere Gold Cup. Non-treasure finds are the remit of portable antiquities scheme. So, I believe this rule should be put all over the world. I believe there should be some changes to it, but also this rule is very fair because if they've gotten consent from a landowner to metal detect on their property or search on their property, they and the landowner, they can come to an agreement where they each get 50% of what the item was bought for by a museum. And I think this should be put throughout the world because it's very fair, and this would be just for land finds. But I also believe in the United States, if this rule is implemented, I believe that coins should be excluded from this because there's not going to be such rare finds as in Europe, Africa, Asia, and South America. I believe that in the United States, since the country's been around for a little over 300 years, I believe that there's really not any hoards like this. And I believe like gold bars and gold coins that have been found, I believe that that should not be included in this rule because it'd be a finder's keeper's rule. You find it, you keep it. And with this rule, it would be limited to historical artifacts like stuff that was buried a couple hundred years ago. Just something that is very historical to the United States. Just stuff like that. I believe that that is what this rule should be. Not for coins or bullion that has been found. It'd just be for historical artifacts. And you wouldn't report it to your local coroner. You'd report it to local government officials that you found this item and you think it's of historical value. And what would happen is you'd share it with them and then they'd take that and have museums do research into it, and museums have the chance of buying it from the finder. And if you have permission to be on someone's land and you do the same thing, it would apply to that. Each one would get 50% of the profit from it. And as I said in a previous video, about 90% of what is in British museums have been found by treasure hunters. So I think that would be a really cool thing to add into the United States and all over the world. But I also think it should exclude coins. Also, if a government does not abide by this rule, I believe that there should be just take the treasure from the person. I believe that the person who found it find out what it was valued at, and the government either has to give it back to them, or if they've already sold it or whatever they've done with it, they owe the finder the valued amount. Let's just say the government breaks a rule like what Florida did with a company called Global Marine Exploration. GME gave Florida intellectual property of where the shipwrecks are and what they found. Some Florida state officials went behind GME's back and colluded with France with the 5 shipwrecks they found off the coast of Cape Canaveral. If that happens, I believe the finder should have a right to sue the government, and GME is suing Florida for $110 million for damages. This is in the future. When I'm able to, I'm gonna try and get a whole bunch of rules put into place with treasure hunting where it allows treasure hunters to keep a lot of the treasure that they find. I'm gonna have another video about rules I think should apply for shipwreck hunting in oceans and lakes and rivers. So that'll be my next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the bell icon down below so you can be notified when I upload videos. Also, please share this video with your friends and family. Don't forget to mash the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys for watching, and if you ain't dreaming, you ain't living. Don't forget to dream big.